Getting around becomes a bigger challenge for us as we get older, especially when it comes to dialysis and other medical appointments. In today's Aging in Place, we're spotlighting a local transport company that provides a real lifeline to many seniors in our area. Hank Roan is the VP of Hospital to Home. Good morning, Hank.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, such an important service that you provide. Tell me a little bit about your background.
Sure. Yeah. So I have about 18 years working in medicine and hospital-based medicine and those types of things. And then we got into, after the pandemic, a lot of hospitals were having trouble getting patients home. So that's where the name of the company came from. And we found we were really good at it, and we found there was a huge amount of demand for it because a lot of companies weren't showing up on time. They had, faulty equipment, those types of things. So our company went and bought good equipment and hired great people. We've been doing it for the past 4 years, and we've got 6 locations. We did about 90,000 transports last year.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot. And that really is, a life-saving, literally life-saving for the patient, and also a stress relief for the families too that, can't always take off from work, take their loved one to dialysis and things like that.
Sure, yeah. So I think the most relevant thing for this segment would be, we have ambulatory, wheelchair, van stretcher, and then the EMS side, but for your viewers, it's probably more relevant to talk about the ambulatory side and the wheelchair side. So if someone is aging in place, they need rides to appointments and things like that.
The routine kind, maybe not necessarily always emergency kinds of services, but the non-emergency too, and the routine in that. What is the major difference between you all and like a traditional ambulance service?
Yeah. So, between the ambulance services? So non-emergency medical transportation includes the ambulatory, the wheelchair, and the van stretchers. EMS is basic life support and advanced life support, and EMS is typically done for patients that are going between hospitals, which we do, and we have all the equipment to do that. But for people that are aging in place, a wheelchair ride that they need to get to an appointment. The main difference would be, just showing up on time, like I said, is a huge benefit. Having, the equipment, we have all brand new vehicles and brand new equipment.
We're just looking at some pictures of those.
Yeah. So, and that's one of our organ transport teams. I think that, that's down at VCU. So that is something that we do also for organ transport, transplant patients. We actually take the surgical teams and the organ to the airport, and they fly out on jets. And
wow.
It's a whole different world that a lot of people don't really know exists. But the surgeons and the organ have to get to and from the airport a lot of times. So
this really is a wide range of services that you all provide, both the emergency and the non-emergency.
Sure.
Of course, we have to think about costs here. What's the typical range in the cost for your services?
Yeah. It depends. Ambulatory rides, which are like cab rides, are comparable to somewhat like an Uber. I guess you would get more of a specialized system with us, where we're kind of used to getting people in and out of their houses and helping them with those types of things. Insurance pays for some of, most of the ambulance stuff, insurance will pay for. But the non-emergency side, it just depends on insurance. We could talk about insurances for a while, but that would take the whole segment. So I would recommend to anybody, just call your insurance company, see what benefits you have, Medicaid, Medicare, managed Medicare, those types of things, see what benefits you have. And then after that, you can always call our dispatch center and talk to them, and they can help navigate the system.
Yeah, and certainly, for caregivers, this really does, lighten the load for them too. So definitely, check in with your insurance policy and see what is covered and what isn't. All right, Hank, appreciate you so much for coming in today, especially on a snowy morning.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, please be careful driving back, and your service is really important. So if folks would like to learn more, just head to your website, correct?
Yep, our website, hospitaltohomellc.com.
All right, thank you so much. And of course, we will have this whole segment posted on our website at WDBJ7.com. Just look on the morning page, and we'll have Hank's contact information there as well. Stay with us. We'll be right back.